Hi everyone. So today I'm going to walk you through the different alternatives to Calendly. We have 10 options available. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. We'll go through pros, cons of all of these options and also go through their website to understand what are the key strengths and what are their primary use cases. Right. All right. So let's get started. I'll start with Lunacal. Now, Lunacal is a scheduling tool that's designed to make you look better and sell more, right? So think of it like a booking page where you can also talk about yourself, add photos, add testimonials, add videos. The objective being that the person who's coming to book time with you should be able to know more about you while they are booking time, right? So those are like your highly qualified audience, and you want to educate them while they're booking time, right? In terms of the other features of Lunacal, it's pretty straightforward to book. You can connect different calendars. You can integrate Lunacal within your website as well. There are automated email and SMS reminders enabled, which are very useful. Essentially, they remind the person who's booking time with you 2 hours before the call, one day before the call, that there is a meeting that's coming up, right? And it's configurable. Then you can set up your availability, and it'll show the time depending on what you have set it up here and what is available on your calendar. Right? You can also charge for booking, so integrate your Stripe, PayPal, and you can do paid session. In fact, you can also do multi-session packages where people can book multiple sessions together. Now, if you're a team, then Lunacal allows you to create a team page where, let's say, you're a hospital, right? So you can have different doctors listed. These doctors would be part of your team. Your clients, which are patients, can come. They can select the doctor that they want to book time with, look at their availability, and then book time. Right? You can also have collective scheduling and round robin scheduling. Now, Lunacal also has a lot of features that are relevant for global audience. So, for example, if English is not the primary language in your geography, Lunacal supports 13 other languages as well, including Spanish, French, German. Lunacal is GDPR compliant, which is a must-have feature for if you're based out of Europe, and it auto detects time zone, right? So let's say if your client is in a different time zone, when they open your scheduling page, they would look at the availabilities in their own time zone, right? So this is very important when you're working with people who are not in your time zone. Now, there are a bunch of other features that you can go through. It's sort of a complete scheduling solution from that perspective. I'll go through the pricing now. So the standard plan comes at $9 per user per month. Uh, it's slightly cheaper than Calendly and very reasonable because you get the entire scheduling suite integrated with payments, reminders, and also get that branded booking page, right, where you can put in rich content. If you are a team, which means you have multiple members in your company, then Teams plan is the one that you have to go for, and it it's priced at $15 per month, and then there is Enterprise plan, which is $25 per month. On different platforms like G2, Google Workspace Marketplace, Microsoft App Stores, all of them rank Lunacal as one of the top solutions. It's rated 4.9 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 in most of these places. Right? The next solution that I want to talk about is Acuity. Acuity again is a very popular solution. Probably after Calendly, if there is one next name that comes to mind for most people, it's Acuity, right? The difference is Acuity is built only for service businesses, unlike Calendly, which is a more general purpose software. So in Acuity, think of a spa, a salon, a fitness center. These are the kind of businesses that use Acuity. Acuity also allows you to do a lot of cool designs and customizations similar to what you have in Lunacal. You can have your own color setup. Your clients can come, select the service, and then book time with you, right? It also has SMS and meeting reminders, which help you to reduce no-shows. And you can also do paid sessions, right? So offer packages, you can have coupons, etc. And Acuity and Lunacal are sort of similar in that manner that you can have, you can sell yourself much better, right? Create multi-session packages, have coupons, have recurring events, which are needed if you're a coach or a service business. The next tool that we're going to review is cal.com. Cal.com started as an open source alternative to Calendly. It's a pretty robust solution. It was initially targeted more towards developers, so it might be a little difficult to configure for you, but it has a ton of features, right? So if your primary objective is to set up a simple solution, good looking solution, then cal.com might not be the best option for you. But if you want a ton of different features to go through, then cal.com works, right? You can connect different calendars, Google Calendar, Outlook, Apple Calendar, set up your availability, and then decide whether you want the session to be an online session or a phone session, or you can also have a physical location, right? Now, in terms of pricing, cal.com actually has a very generous free plan, right? In the free plan itself, you can create unlimited events and calendars. The calendar in itself does not really look very impressive. It's a basic looking calendar. But again, if you're looking for a free solution, this is something that might work for you better than Calendly, right? It also has teams and organizations plans. And this is where it starts to get a little costlier than the other solutions. Organization plan especially is pretty costly at $28 a month, right? Now, the next tool that we're going to evaluate is HubSpot, right? HubSpot, so HubSpot is a CRM, but it also has a meeting scheduler, right? And it's natively integrated with HubSpot. That means that any meetings that you book on HubSpot scheduler automatically get pushed to HubSpot. There are, for the other tools as well, there are ways to integrate HubSpot through like integrations, native integrations, or through Zapier. But if you're using HubSpot scheduler itself, then it's sort of inbuilt, right? Now, this product is directed more towards B2B sales teams and not relevant for, let's say, a service business, a small business, or a coach, right? So it has features that a typical B2B sales team would need, right? So around robin scheduling, a simple scheduling page where clients can come, they can book time, integrates well with other scheduling tools. And obviously, it's free for HubSpot users, right? So if you're already in a HubSpot ecosystem, have very simple requirements, don't want to explore anything else, then this is the tool that you need to use. The next product that we'll evaluate is Setmore. Setmore has a very generous free plan. It free plans, I think, include most of the things that you would need. In terms of the look and feel of the product, it doesn't really have the modern feel though. So this is how its scheduling page looks like, right? Not really a good looking scheduling page, not a modern scheduling page, right? Looks like a page which probably was a 5-year-old design, right? But in terms of feature, it works well, right? You can book appointments, select a particular service, and your clients can book time with you, right? It also has paid integrations, which means that your clients can pay when they're booking, and you can integrate Stripe with Setmore if you want, right? Also, Setmore has the ability to send SMS and email reminders. So this is another feature that helps you reduce no-shows, right? Now, in terms of pricing, as I said, Setmore has a very generous free plan. You can start free and start to even accept payments on the free plan. Obviously, free plan has limitations, especially around the branding part of it. So your clients would very clearly see that it's a Setmore page, not really your page, right? And in the Pro plan, which is also very generous, you can enable SMS reminders, email confirmations, have two-way calendar sync, and even block customers. This is a unique feature that few tools have. So in case there are certain email IDs that you want to block, you don't want them to book time with you, then this is a feature that might be relevant for you. And Setmore also has iOS and Android apps, right? Now, most of the solutions in scheduling space are mobile optimized, which means that when your clients are coming and they want to book time with your link, they would be able to have a seamless experience on mobile, right? But this app is essentially for you as an admin. If you don't use laptop to like configure the system, then you can use Setmore's mobile app, right? The next product that I want to evaluate is Doodle. Now, Doodle actually started as a group poll product, right? I think it was the first product which brought in group polling. In group polling, what happens is instead of like instead of you deciding that this is the time that we want everyone to have the meeting, you can send a poll. Different team members or different people in your ecosystem, they can vote for the time, and the time that has the maximum amount of votes, that's when the meeting gets scheduled, right? So that's the main feature that it has. Since then, it has also brought in one-on-one scheduling and other features. But in terms of like the strength of them, those are not as powerful as the other scheduling products. So I would recommend Doodle only if group polling is the primary use case for you, right? The next tool that we're going to talk about is Reclaim, Reclaim.ai. Now, Reclaim.ai started as a AI-powered scheduling solution. What it does is automatically it it sort of blocks time on your calendar so that you get focus time, and your audience does not really have all the options available to book, right? So it's really important if productivity is one of the big goals for you. And Reclaim, by the way, was acquired by Dropbox. Now, Reclaim only integrates with Google Calendar and Outlook, similar to Calendly. So, if Apple Calendar is what you use, then it's not really the best solution for you. Also, Reclaim does not have a lot of features for service businesses. So, if you're a service business, then again, it's not the best solution for you. Let's say you are a spa, salon, a doctor, a therapist. Um, then Reclaim is a product that I would not recommend. You should probably go for Acuity or Lunacal kind of solutions. The next product that we'll discuss is Koalendar. Now, Koalendar is another free alternative to Calendly, and Koalendar actually looks very similar to Calendly, right? So, in terms of it's pretty basic vanilla kind of a feel in its calendar. You can look at the available time slots and book them, right? Then it's pretty easy to set up and a low cost solution. You can have booking pages and links that people can come, they can book time with you. It syncs with your calendar, similar to how other products do. You can connect your Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, and iCloud as well, right? It also enables payments, which means people can pay for the appointment, and it has reminders and notifications as well, right? In terms of pricing, Calendar has a very generous free plan. You can have unlimited bookings, unlimited events, similar to what we saw in cal.com, right? It's as generous as cal.com, and even the pro plan is not very costly, right? For $7 a month, it's a pretty cheap product to explore. Where it lacks is it the scheduling page itself looks pretty basic, right? So there are not a lot of options there to showcase your brand. And also for a service business, the kind of flow that you need, that's missing here, right? So if you're a service business, then this is not the best solution for you. The next tool that we're going to evaluate is Microsoft Bookings. Microsoft Bookings is Microsoft's own native booking tool, which integrates with Outlook. Right. So if you're on Outlook, you probably would have seen Microsoft Bookings in your suite of features. Um, Microsoft Booking is not really a high-rated solution. When I used it, I found it pretty difficult to use. The scheduling page itself looks very dated, uh, and I also came across a lot of bugs around like time actually getting blocked on my calendar. Right, so not a very popular solution from that perspective. But since it might already be there in your plan, in your Microsoft 365 plan, if you have it, this is something that you can try out. You won't really have to pay extra for it. I don't think it integrates with Google Calendar and does not have a lot of other integrations, right? So use it only if you have a very basic requirement and you already are on Microsoft ecosystem, right? It also integrates with Teams. So with Teams and Outlook, you have those seamless integrations happening, right? The next tool and another popular tool is Google's own appointment booking solution, right? Again, a free product for you. Now, Google Appointments solution also works like very seamlessly within your Google Calendar. So in your Google Calendar or even in your Gmail, you will see an option to create a booking link, right? Now, this works, it's a pretty straightforward solution to set up, has the basic features. And when I say basic features, it means you can connect calendar, the meeting link gets generated, and you can also collect payments. So there is option for paid bookings as well. But there are not too many other options, right? So if you have very basic requirement, then this is the product that I would recommend you to use. And obviously, since it's a Google product, it won't really integrate with your Microsoft Calendar, right? So yeah, these are all the alternatives that I had for you for Calendly. If I had to summarize all of this, I would say that if you're a business that wants to sell itself, if selling is your primary use case, now you can be a service business, a doctor, a therapist, a coach, then go ahead with Lunacal or Acuity. Both of these have pretty robust features that you would need. And even as you scale, you would have like features like packages, create a booking flow for the entire team, collect payments. So things that you would need even as you grow, right? If you're looking for a very low cost of or a free solution, then you have Setmore, Koalendar, both of which have like very generous free plan. And if you're already on already use Google Calendar and have very basic requirements, then go ahead with Google Calendar's native appointment booking solution. All right. I also did this evaluation in a blog, and I'll share the link to that blog in the description, so you can go through that if you are looking for a more deeper evaluation of these tools. All right. Thank you. Bye.